Hello everyone, it's Dream Seer 444. How is everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's see. What is our message, okay? What's our collective message that we need to know at this time? It's time to surrender to effortlessness. I love this card because it's talking about not pushing so hard, but instead going with the flow. Not trying to force anything to be, but allowing things to unfold as it needs to naturally. The card says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So, what are you trying to force? What are you pushing so hard for? What are you putting all your time and effort and energy into that you really just need to let it unfold, let it happen, go with the flow of things? Could it be like a relationship? Could it be something when it comes to money? It could be anything that you're trying to push, force, putting all your energy into something that maybe if you just sit still, go with the flow, and see what happens. Let me pull a card here because I feel like if you go with the flow of something, it's either going to sink or swim. You're going to see the reality of a situation and realize that, oh, this card, Five of Pentacles, or realize that whatever this is that you may be pushing so hard for, maybe because it's something, maybe like a job loss, or there could be something that you could be really struggling with right now, like financial challenges, and I understand that. I understand going out there and trying, oh, my voice. Now, for some of you, that's a sign because for some of you, you're pushing so hard. It could be causing you to feel sick. It could be affecting your body, your health, your mental health, different things. So some of you may need to slow down a little bit. Maybe the fear is that you won't have enough with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe the fear is that if you don't stop pushing so hard, there'll be changes in your circumstances that are not going to be good for you. But there's something about you not having to push so hard. There's something about you allowing certain things to be what it is. Why is that, though? The Lovers in the reverse. For some of you, this is regarding a relationship. And I'm hearing unrequited anyways. Right here in the Five of Pentacles, two people are walking together. They're out in the cold. They seem to be broken. There's codependency. There's health issues. There's a possible avoidance where someone is just, not there for the other person. Kind of, I'm not saying they are together in this situation on this card, but one person is kind of, got their head covered up. And they're out here in the cold, but it looks like they could be in a better situation than the next person. And maybe they're headed in that direction. Maybe their intention is to leave someone behind, leave someone out. Okay, because this person here, I don't know, with their head covered, it makes me feel like they are about to make a move and somebody else is going to be left out, okay? Lovers in the reverse is a disconnect. Okay, this is someone who, you can't trust, or someone feels that this is a relationship or connection, a partnership, whatever this is, a situation where there's conflict, where there's a disconnect. So someone's trying so hard and trying to force something to be when simply all parties involved need to be on the same page, or you're just doing it for no reason. We have a King of Cups coming out here sideways. Okay? This can involve a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this is someone here who's kind of on the fence about their commitments. There's slightly an imbalance here. There's also someone here who could be dealing with anxiety or struggling to get something here, to get something, I want to say moving, but it has something to do with someone like who may be lacking compassion in a situation, someone here who is given not to be so trusted. Some of you are dealing with a person here who may be coming off as loving, kind, devoted, but it's coming out sideways with the Lovers in the reverse. It may be a situation where someone here may be putting in so much effort into something, or what was at one point, only to realize that the other person's intentions are not the same. There's a reason why I'm going here, because someone needs to hear this. Someone has their face covered, their head covered. You don't see what someone's intentions are. Look at the World. Look at Page of Wands. You don't see what someone's intentions are towards you. Or someone doesn't see this about you. If it's a work-related situation, why are you putting so much effort into something that is really imbalanced and unrequited? It doesn't provide you enough. It's not giving you enough of what you need, yet you're steady working for it. If it's a relationship, this is a situation where there's a disconnect and there's an imbalance and someone lacks to use emotional intelligence when it comes to people. This is a cycle here that may be closing as something new enters. You have the Page of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Could be a fire sign involved in a new cycle. Queen of Wands. Definitely. There's new opportunity. There is something way more, not only fun and exciting, but there is something I feel that you don't even see is coming in your direction as you pull back your energy and stop putting so much effort into something that is unrequited. Whatever this is that someone's trying to force, they can have way better than. They can have way better than. The Tower. And it's the Tower is unavoidable. It's going to happen. Something's going to fall apart regardless. Unexpected. So while someone here is trying to keep it all together, trying to make it appear as though it's okay, the Tower's still going to hit. So there's no need to keep pushing against something and trying to force something that is eventually going to crumble anyway. Some of you are going to see why something is delayed, why something is not happening, why something is requiring for you to just take a step back, observe, pay attention, listen to your intuition. Stop overlooking the red flags when it comes to something. Realize that there is I'm hearing something about a house of cards. I just heard it came and it went so quick. Something about a house of cards falling down. Something about, I heard a saying real quick and I didn't grab it. Okay, so Page of Swords. The Page of Swords deals with someone here who is observing a situation. Someone's looking at this Tower. Someone should be planning with the Page of Swords on a strategy on how to protect themselves, in some cases, against this Tower. This makes sense to someone who knows. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Chariot. 7 of Cups deals with having options, multiple, possibilities and opportunities, picking and deciding which one is the best. Someone should be looking at their different options at this time, because with the 5 of Pentacles coming out here with the Tower, something is unavoidable, and sitting around trying to force something to be, instead of taking the time to study, to learn about what other options are available out there. Don't get stuck in an illusion trying to make something be what it isn't. Instead, be open to new opportunities. Be available if someone does reach out to you to offer you a new opportunity, a new job, or maybe even to go out on a date or something like that if it's love related. Something could be coming in very quickly. The 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands is something that is very quick, energetic, it's passionate. It's going right towards the Chariot. The Chariot is going right towards it. At the end of it all is a 10 of Pentacles. So if someone moves on towards, away from this Tower, if someone moves on and put in the hard work and the dedication, an opportunity comes. This can be lots of money, being able to leave a legacy. This is someone here who is pretty much stable for life. This is a solid foundation where you can leave a legacy. For some of you, you have a fire sign coming in, possibly a water sign. And there's a 10 of Pentacles here. There is opportunity to build upon some foundation, something new, something passionate, giving you more than what this is that you've been putting a lot of effort into trying to make it happen. Something should happen naturally, organically, and it doesn't require so much hard pushing here. It's a warning to be careful, guys, because your intentions and other people's intentions are not the same. And there's something that maybe you should pull back and not give so much effort and energy into, because it is a situation that may be destined to fall apart. So this is what I have, guys. I hope that this message reaches you, reaches who it needs to reach. I believe it will. Maybe time to make a decision. Look at some other possibilities, some other options here. Maybe time to realize love is in the reverse. There's something here is not a good connection, a good partnership. Something here is not meant to be the way you may have thought. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. If this resonates, leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one.